Hello, my name is Addison Crusoe, and I'm an Ohio staff attorney with Fairshake Environmental Legal Services. Here are some things you should know before you sign a lease on your Pore or storage space for carbon capture and storage. Fairshake Environmental Legal Services is a nonprofit law firm that represents clients of all income levels on environmental and energy justice matters. We are dedicated to the idea of community and client-centric representation and believe in empowering the communities and individuals we work with. We provide services on a pro bono and sliding scale to both individuals and organizations and focus on traditionally underserved clients who are directly affected by environmental harms. We have many non-attorneys on our staff who provide support, resources, and assistance to communities and assist them in building people power. We have a robust internship program as well, where we aim to educate young attorneys and law students to better understand how they can serve underserved communities. As a disclaimer, the information in this presentation is designed for general informational purposes only. This information should not be construed to be legal advice or to signify the formation of a lawyer-client relationship. If you have any follow-up questions or need additional information, please consult an attorney. What is pore space? Pore space is the empty space between particles of sand and sediment, or the space within and between rocks. Oftentimes, this pore space is created from areas that have already had oil or gas extracted from underground. We would then theoretically inject carbon dioxide into the ground, which would fill these pore spaces. This part of the country, Eastern Ohio, West Virginia, and Western Pennsylvania, has been identified as having the right geology to be a good spot to store carbon. This means that in our region, there'll be companies looking to lease pore space for carbon capture and storage. There are generally two rules that apply to various jurisdictions about who owns the pore space once the minerals have been extracted: the American rule and the English rule. The American rule is much more common and states that the pore space ownership belongs to the surface owner or the landowner and not the mineral owner or the oil and gas company that has extracted the oil and gas from underground. Several states, like West Virginia, have specific statutes that clarify that pore space belongs to the surface owners, whereas in other states it has been established through case law. Some states that appear to follow the American rule are Montana, Oklahoma, Louisiana, New York, West Virginia, New Mexico, and California. The English rule is the rule in a minority of states, and this states that the mineral owner or the oil and gas company possesses the right to pore space after they have extracted the oil and gas from underground. Only two jurisdictions, Texas and Kentucky, appear to follow the English rule. Some notable jurisdictions like Ohio, Pennsylvania, and the federal government have not yet spoken definitively on this matter. Of course, before pore space is done, you should consult the relevant case laws. Things may have changed in the meantime. Ultimately, despite what the law says, you can contract with an oil or gas company over who owns the pore space after extraction. So the language of the contract is very important and should be understood before you sign anything. If you have any additional questions, please get in touch with us at our phone number, contact us through our general email, or get in touch with us on social media. Thank you.